This session is being powered by the Funding Network. We call ourselves TFN. It's an amazing Australian-based non-profit that brings people together for good. So we're really grateful to AirTrunk for bringing us all together for this really special occasion.
Employee engagement is a fundamental part of our social impact program, and that's what today's event was all about. We provided an opportunity to our team to connect directly with our social impact partners, hearing from them and being inspired by their incredible human impact stories and the difference that our support from AirTrunk can make. But we didn't stop there. Our team were also given the power to decide how our social impact funds are distributed, deepening their connection to the program and our partners even further.
How am I feeling? Slightly terrified and nervous, but really excited.
This is the very first time to pitch in front of like 300 audience.
We've got a really exciting lineup of pitches that are going to showcase, as we've mentioned, innovative programs making a real difference. You're going to hear from passionate presenters who are dedicated to creating positive change and transforming lives.
So this is our opportunity. Our opportunity is to get the current generation of Indigenous students into STEM.
Since founded 5 years ago, our organization has provided free programming education to underserved high school students.
All right, we're going to kick off the pledging. We're going to come around the room. We've got lots of microphones.
Let's hope we can make it a little bit easier for them. Little changes make big changes.
And yeah, I like the idea of recognising the Indigenous as the original engineers.
What we're going to do is bring them back in.
I was blown away by today's event.
So I was surprised most by Deadly Science. I was really impressed by their program.
To see the reaction and the pledges that came through is incredible.
It was really important to do this. There's so many places you can actually drive social impact, right? Like there's so many good places you can feel in your heart that this is actually a really good thing to do. So we chose 4 things. First, biodiversity and conservation. The second, STEM education, really targeted at women. The third thing, equal digital access. We talked a lot earlier in that debate about how we're providing opportunities with access to data centres, really the digitisation of the world. We're at the forefront of that. And lastly, innovation, not for ourselves, but at a more macro level. To me, that's the most awesome thing about AirTrunk, is that we all collectively want to do this together.
In terms of what what it's going to mean, it's going to kick-start our intensive STEM program that I talked about today. It'll enable me to go back to Australia and say to the team, right, we've got the initial funding to get this thing started and we've got a lot of work to do. But it's really exciting now that we'll be able to kick this off with the funding that we've raised today.